Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Antiheroes Anonymous, or welcome for the first time if it's your first time joining us. I'm Ethan, and I'm the Dungeon Master for this 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons show. Never let me forget it.
You do it every week, though.
It's a hard word to get out quickly.
It is.
Dungeons & Dragons. I just need to, overemphasize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the Dungeon Master for this 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons show!
There we go!
And that's the show.
Going around the table, we have 4 lovely players. Nick will start the introductions.
Hi, I'm Nick. I play Thaddeus Hammerlock, the Human Vengeance Paladin.
I'm Kay. I play Harmony, who is a tiefling wild magic sorcerer.
I'm Melissa. I play Mara Stormwind, and she is a human rogue pirate.
I'm Zach, and I play Hunter, who's a Warforged Fighter Ranger.
So we stream on Twitch every Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific time, and then post our episodes to YouTube the following Wednesday. Throughout the show, we use a variety of custom items, as well as a custom wild magic table. So if you notice any of that, that's why. Our music comes from BattleBards, TabletopAudio, and Incompetech. So if you're watching us on Twitch, you can check the channel page for links and info to all of that and more. And then if you're watching on YouTube, you can check the video description for similar information. Beyond that, you can follow us on Twitter at Antiheroesanon, Antiheroes, and then ANON. And if you missed that again, it's on the page. So you can find that information there.
I'll put it in the chat, too.
Other than that, we do hope you enjoy the show, and we're going to get straight into a recap and get started. So, recap. The party is on an island known as Kamekame Island in order to look for a magical compass that will guide them through the black fog that surrounds the Elderhaven Reaches, which is their ultimate destination for a confrontation with the eyes of the world and You threw me off because I looked up and you were like looking at me.
Don't look at him.
I'm sorry, I'll stop looking at you.
me.
Yes, for their final confrontation with their enemies for most of the campaign up to this point. They, on the island, happened upon a lakeside shrine dedicated to the spirit Byakko, the white tiger. And inside was a trial which they overcame, and from it claimed a mysterious artifact, a diamond oval with a riddle carved into it. During a fight afterwards, Harmony's wild magic amulet surged and summoned a pack of Slotty, which they did away with. But afterwards, someone showed up from the Bureau of Interplanar Risk Analysis and registered Harmony as a cosmic threat.
Yep,
Which
that's
is just a thing that happened.
So that happened.
The party then hurried to the central mountain on the island to save Gloriana Hartwood, renowned romance novelist. And they barely got there in time in order to prevent her from being killed by a demonic goblin cult leader. Gloriana then told everyone about her work and that she'd seen another shrine at a watery sinkhole across the island. So though they tried to drop Gloriana off at their ship, they found that the East Freight and Mercantile Corporation's flagship was waiting there and seemed to have taken control of the ship they came on. So they're now at the sinkhole, ready to face the next shrine. So, to set the scene again, you've just emerged from the jungle to the edge of this 150-foot diameter sinkhole in the ground, where it looks like the ground has just collapsed downward and then filled with water. Maybe from some underground tunnels, or whether it's just by rainwater. It's unclear, but the pit goes down maybe 30-40 feet down into dark, or murky water. And just peeking up from that water, all you can see is sort of the archway that you've seen, the Elderhaven Reaches style archways. One of those, the top of it, peeking out of the water, and it's got shells and things dangling from it. And it's a bluish color, though it's faded by weather and years of time passed since its construction. And then also peeking out from the water just behind that, close to the center of the sinkhole, is what looks like the top of maybe some structure. It almost looks from a distance, if you look with your scope, you can see that it's it's part of some statuary. and it looks like it might be the head of some creature rearing up on top of
Would
whatever
you say
structure
it's similar
this
to the Byakko top?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Very similar.
Alright.
And then at the end of the last episode, you guys noticed that what looked initially like logs down in the water were actually crocodiles.
For a second, I thought you were gonna say we're actually turds.
We're actually turds. Oh no. OBS Studio
Gross.
disconnected. Oh. Okay, that was
Somebody
weird.
tell me that Hunter can be revived.
Nope, Hunter's dead, Mara's dead, Harmony's dead, Thaddeus is dead. End of game.
Oh, damn.
Oh, party wipe.
Well, it was
Yep, you
fun
missed
while
it.
it
Well, that
lasted.
sucks.
That Trask, man.
Why would he throw challenge rating 30 at us like this?
Yeah, so we're back. OBS crashed, but we're back. So yeah, you had just noticed that the bottom of the sinkhole was filled with, the muddy water was filled with crocodiles, and you were sort of deliberating what to do at this point.
What was our plan in general to get down there? I know that you can swim.
We have.
We were going to go
We
check it out
have-
before we found the crocodile.
We have.
Hunter and I were going to go
I
down.
can still go down.
I have 2 potions of underwater breathing.
Good thing we only need 2.
Well, but
That covers
we
3
that
of us.
covers two of us, and
Yeah.
you guys don't need it. But then
Oh, you
what
don't
about
need it, that's
Gloriana?
She's
Gloriana
hanging up
was-
with.
was that
She's gonna stay up here. Yeah.
With the
So.
sparkle, yeah.
Okay.
And I think, I'm not sure how long the underwater breathing potion lasts, but it's probably written in my potion book.
I can find out. You guys keep talking.
I would
find out.
assume that that is written in my potion identifying book. And I'm not cheating in any way.
So should we start taking out these crocodiles above shore, like shooting them?
We can.
Yeah, I think we'd probably have a better chance
many-
of beating them if we're
How many are
on
there?
land.
You can pick out maybe 4 or 5.
I
But
could
just seem
also
to be chilling near
make
the
us
top of the
all
water.
invisible. And we can just go around them.
Your potions of water breathing will last 1 hour.
The potions of water breathing last an hour.
Good to know.
I mean, they're just crocodiles.
I
But
know, so
if
easy-
it
easy
takes us
prey
an hour
from
and they run out
above.
while we're down there, I can always
Yeah,
dimension door us back
I don't
out.
really want to waste arrows on them.
Okay. Unless they turn into evil crocodiles once we hit the water.
Maybe.
It looks like we're fresh.
Hopefully it's dry inside.
Yeah.
But we never know.
I mean, we can go down and check and then come back and tell you.
Yeah. So that we don't waste the potion.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what about the crocodiles?
I mean, they're just crocodiles.
Okay. So do we leave them be? Do we kill them?
Are they all clustered together? Or
I
they
mean,
spread out
they're
they're
part
spread
of like
out.
the natural like circle of life here. So I mean, if we don't have to kill them, I don't think we should kill them.
Well, then you go down by yourself because you won't get hurt.
Does anybody have any meat left that we can toss in the water to lure them away?
We can probably find some if we don't have any.
Well, didn't you? No, it was you that like summoned like the
Oh,
like
the
4 pounds of food
Oh,
or
yeah.
something.
Yeah, I can go
That
find
probably
some
won't
potentially.
entice a
I don't-
crocodile.
Yeah, I know, but
I
I was
don't
like,
have that
didn't we
spell
get like
prepared.
lots of pounds of food? But I think that
How
was-
long would? I mean, I can go.
You could go forage for an hour, see if you can find, or hunt for an hour, see if you can find anything.
Yeah, we can do that.
For
I
an
got
hour?
a-
What did I do?
So it's a
Right.
survival
Land.
check.
17.
Yeah, so that's enough to hunt something. So what you need to do now is roll a d6 and add your wisdom modifier.
Oh,
6.
He's the
So
hunter.
is
He
that
doesn't
6
even
pounds?
eat it.
Yeah. So
Okay.
basically you get, wow, that's a lot of food.
That's a lot. Of
Yeah,
food.
see, I thought that happened last time.
Yeah, I got 4 pounds.
Yeah.
Which is enough for 1 person or something. Or 4? Is it
It's
pounds
1 pound
or
per
is it
person.
It's pounds, yeah.
Okay.
So what do you come back with then? What do you hunt up?
whatever the local game is around here?
Well, last night it was boars.
Boars again.
Find some more boars.
Yeah.
Last night.
They tend to be proliferating.
Yeah, no, like last night in game. That's
Yeah,
what Hunter
yeah.
hunted up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know what I'm talking about.
We just spend the night
Yeah.
over here.
Because he made it extra boring.
Oh, got him. So I'll bring back some boars, and then we can.
We can just just
Clean it.
cut them up into chunks.
Yeah.
We don't need to clean it. We want them bloody.
Oh, okay.
Just toss in the water.
Okay, so then I guess I will use my jet boots, and I'll just float down, and I'll just
It
Throw
occurs to me that I
kind
could
of
have
further
used
away than
my
where I'm
resolution
going.
for this, but
Okay.
Save us
So you
now.
kind of distribute them throughout the water, away
Yeah.
from where you want
Away
to go.
from where, yeah.
And the crocodiles, like one of them catches on that there's food in the water and it goes to it, and then the other ones notice that there's like it's going after something and they go after it, and very quickly they are devouring the.
Alright, quickly, let's go.
And then I'll
Let's
just
go.
All of us?
Well,
But
I'll
they're
go
not
down.
going first?
I still have my earring too.
Do you want it to be just you and me against the crocodiles? Because they're busy right now.
Maybe I
Now's the
better
time
go
for us
with
to
you.
go.
They're distracted. I'll put my cloak on and go with you.
I mean, yeah, if we run out of air, I can always dimensionalize
Yeah.
back to the surface. So,
Alright.
here.
Ladies, drink
Glug,
the
glug,
potion.
So we're all
glug,
going.
glug.
Okay, we're all
Okay,
going.
okay.
Drinking the
Guess we're
potions.
all going in.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are you getting? How's everyone getting down there? Because it's like a 35-foot drop.
I could.
Or
I think
swimming.
we could just have a rope come down. We could do that.
Just
Can't we
swing the
just
rope down.
swim down there?
It's a 30-foot rope.
Well, it's like a 30-foot drop to the water. The
Oh.
water doesn't come up to the lip.
Oh, well, jumping.
Would we be hurt if we just dive in?
Yeah, you wouldn't necessarily.
Yeah, I'll just
But we
dive.
might
I would-
we might attract some attention.
I would tell
but
you to just sling a rope down so we can make it our way back up.
Okay,
I have a grappling hook.
yeah, I'll put extra knots in it so it makes it easier for everybody to grab.
Yeah, is there
So
like a
let me
tree
know.
or
And I
something
would
you
not
can
have
tie
drank
it
that
to?
potion yet until I get to the water. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
that's
was
fine.
under the impression
That's
that we
fine.
were just going
Yeah,
to
me too. Me too.
All right. Well, then wait for a second, and I
I'm
can.
gonna mark those off though.
I mean, I can still go in the shrine and like take a look around, and then.
Well, the
Message you
thing
guys.
is, that the crocodiles are busy right now, and they're not going to be busy for long. So it's safest for us to go now too.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, but
Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine.
It's
That's
not
the whole
that.
point of
It's
it.
not that we
Nothing
can't
is
take them.
ever
It's that
just around
It's
here
not that we can't take
on
them,
this
it's
weird
that-
island.
we want to let them live and be part of the ecosystem.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then what do we do on our way back up?
Pray.
Okay, got it. Let's go.
We'll figure that out when we
Alright,
get there. All
So
right.
we'll sling a rope
Maybe
It's
down.
not going to be my
Back door.
problem.
And
I'm
we'll
just
make
going
our way
to
down.
Maybe
teleport.
there's another way out.
Maybe. Okay.
Maybe they'll be
Alright.
sleepy because they have full bellies. Okay. Positive thinking, people.
All right. So one by one, you go down the rope, get into the water, and begin to swim your way towards where you can see just barely this statuary poking up out of the water. Notably, as soon as you get going, you realize that even if you open your eyes under the water and can breathe under there, and you can breathe, which is a strange sensation for two of you, it's murky and you can only see like 10 feet in front of you.
Can I prestidigitation in the water?
You can, but like as soon as you do that, it just like fills again with dirt. Like
Ah,
there's
I'm
so much
having
dirt
deja
in this
vu.
water.
The fog.
Yeah.
You don't have time to slow down.
So your vision's going to be limited unless you like take hours to clean this water,
Yeah.
basically.
Does our vision improve any if Thaddeus gets out of sword for a light?
I mean, yeah, maybe that would increase the range to like 15 feet out in front,
Okay.
but
Yeah,
it's still pretty limited.
But like the light spell, like cantrip, we have that.
Does
I
anybody
don't
know that?
know.
Okay.
I didn't take it because I have dark vision.
No. Yeah, cantrips.
Oh yeah, what if someone does have dark vision in here?
I mean, it's not
Yeah,
the
it's
darkness;
not
it's
the
the
dark,
dirt in the
it's
water that's
yeah.
causing the problem. So.
That's true.
Let's just go. We know where directionally where to head, so
Okay.
let's go
Okay.
and run into walls and shit. It'll be great.
Well, very quickly, looming out from the darkness of the water as you get close to the structure and sort of dive down, the water only goes down maybe like, well, that's loud, another 20 feet or so before you hit a muddy bottom. And looming out of the darkness along the bottom of this sinkhole in the jungle, you see a structure. And it's hard to make out any color in the amidst the muddy water, but you think it looks like it may be carved from like a dark blue stone or a stone that was painted or magically made to look bluish. But you find statuary carved out of the same stone of these serpent-like creatures, but they have 4 legs, each with claws on them, and then they come to these mouths full of fangs, and then they have these whiskers that come back off of the mouth. And Hunter would recognize these as you get up close and can finally get a look at it as the type of dragons that are native to the Elderhaven Reaches. They're more like elongated bodies with like serpentine features to them.
Okay.
And then beyond those statues, there's a proper building, which has a very heavy stone door, which is closed.
How did we open the other one? Did we just open it? Oh, it took like 2 of us. We had to like muscle it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's right.
All right,
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
try and open it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, between the two of you, you're able to, and it takes both of you. Like one of you on your own probably wouldn't be able to do it, but you pull the doors open, and you can see a little bit inside, and what you see is a set of stairs descending down maybe 15 feet to the edge of your vision, but it looks like they then level out onto some kind of more even floor space.
So this is fully. There's water in there too. So the water doesn't like rush in or anything. Okay.
No, it was already full of water.
Okay, got it. All right. Well,
Yeah.
we're on a timer.
Let's
the
all stick
inside-
close as we go inside. Just
Can
in
we
case.
communicate when we're?
With
We have a message. Yeah.
Message
Well, I
still
mean-
requires whispering.
I mean, can we talk?
Can
we
I
can
talk?
breathe underwater, but can we talk?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. Let me look. If it says anything. If not, I'll just make a rule.
I mean, you can still talk underwater. You can't breathe underwater.
Yeah.
But you have to. Yeah.
But how like audible would it be though?
It's pretty audible.
Sounds
So
very
Matt and I at a pool once like went underwater and tried yelling at each other to see if the person above water could hear it. And you can. It's difficult, but you can do it.
I mean, sound does carry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
say you kind of have to shout,
Yeah.
but you can communicate. Yeah,
Okay.
Well, as long as we can whisper, then the earrings.
That's true.
Across the road.
that's true. And
You
like
concurred.
when you
Use your freaking earring.
He gave it to Gloriana.
Huh?
He
You
gave it
did.
to Gloriana.
Oh, that's
so you
right.
can't communicate.
Well, I can message him though without the
Yeah,
earring. I
yeah.
can just use message.
Yeah, before you went down, Gloriana would have said, "I'm more than happy to just stay above the water and ride on Moonlight Sparkle and keep watch if that's fine with all of you." And so
Yeah.
she does.
Okay.
Okay. So what do we see in here?
Well, initially you just see that stairway.
Oh,
going
it's just
down.
the door.
Mm-hmm.
Did we get the door open?
We did get the rope.
Okay.
Yep.
Now we're Sunday.
So let's go.
Okay.
What are we waiting for?
As you cross the threshold of the
Doing the
door,
most fun I have.
I need just Mara and Harmony to make a charisma saving throw. Harmony's at disadvantage.
She got my bonus for what it's worth.
Mm-hmm. And it's a good saving throw for you.
Yeah, Christmas pretty good.
You have this
10.
bonus too.
I know. I roll
Wait.
really
No,
badly
your
all the
Christmas
time.
bonus is.
So,
Oh yeah, but plus his.
18.
Is it?
18.
What's it plus?
That's pretty good.
5? 4?
Plus 4.
So.
So, 14.
14? Okay.
I rolled a 4. But my bonus is 10 and I get a 4 from him, so.
Your bonus is 10?
18!
Good enough.
Oh yeah, you get
18!
Yeah. Dang.
Hunter and Thaddeus, as you cross the threshold, you don't really feel anything of note, but Mara and Harmony, as you cross the threshold, you feel almost as if something is holding you back. And it feels like something is tugging at like your spirit and trying to pull trying to keep you from entering, but you're able to persevere past it by sheer force of will.
That was weird.
What was?
Do you guys feel that too?
No.
Felt like someone was trying to pull my soul from my body.
Not from your body, but like trying to pull your soul back out, like along with you. But it was not tugging at you
It was
physically.
somebody was pulling me by my soul.
More like that.
Okay. Whatever that feels like.
Yeah, it's
It
weird.
was a weird, like, tugging
I had a dream
sensation.
where my soul was pulled out of my body once.
Now
I
it's
have
reality.
I have a lot of weird dreams. Felt kind of like that though.
I think that has weird dreams too.
Every now and then.
Oh!
I wanted to tell you about the last one sometime. Keep forgetting.
Yeah, did you ever tell us about that?
No, I'm going to at some point.
Okay. Anyway. Anyway.
As you descend down these stairs, Hunter, all of you see this, but Hunter's the only one who can decipher it.
Mm-hmm.
You see written in ancient Keen characters along the walls on both sides a phrase. However, because it's been underwater for so long, bits of it are a little bit worn, and so initially all you can decipher is parts of a phrase. And it says, "The wise hold the," and then there's a part that's indecipherable. "Discern friends," Don the mask of ... and smite the foe to ...
So,
Say it again.
The wise hold the ... blank, discern friends ... blank, don the mask of ... blank, and smite the foe to ... blank.
on the mask of.
Those are 4 lines?
Yeah, there's 4 lines, and they look like they make up one line together, but parts of it are faded, and you can't really decipher what it says.
Would I recall this, like, as a piece of literature, like from like any other teachings or anything?
You can make a history check.
I will. I got a 12.
The way that the like stanza flows in Keen that you can see
Yeah.
looks like they were maybe in Keen writing in some sort of like poetic verse, possibly. It doesn't translate out that way in Common,
Okay.
but it's not any sort of like famous historical thing as far as you know.
Okay. Also, is the rat okay?
It's not. Did Mara leave the rat up top?
Shoot, he wouldn't be okay under the cloak with me?
Actually, you know what? Under your cloak, yeah, he's fine.
Because I think I would put the cloak over all my belongings.
He attunes to the cloak too.
Oh, there you go.
Actually,
What the fuck is this rat?
the cloak doesn't require attunement, so
Yeah.
he's just under there and breathing
Okay.
Oh, good.
A
Man,
small
I'm a
waterproof
bad
pocket.
parent.
fine. Yep.
Bad parent.
So you
I'm
guys.
the one that left my dog to die in a castle,
So,
okay?
So if we take more than an hour, you guys can just stick your head under the cloak too, and then just like swim with her.
Yeah, that's possible.
I can dimension door us out if it takes longer
I
than that.
like my imagery more.
Oh my
I think it's funnier.
Alright, you guys figure this puzzle shit out.
Okay, so
So is Harmony going further into the room then while they look at the
I'm
runes on the
looking
wall?
for a
then?
tapestry.
Yeah, so you sort of go further into the room.
Mhm.
Looming out of the murky water, in the very middle of the chamber, there seems to be a larger statue version of that serpent-like dragon with the 4 claws. Except this statue is clutching, one in each claw, a mask of some kind. It looks like maybe it's made of wood and stylized to different animal faces. And then as you sort of skirt your way around that and get towards the back of the chamber, you find a 4-foot high pedestal, which is noticeably empty, and then a relief carved into the wall of a serpent-like dragon doing battle with a 8-headed serpent. And there are gemstones in each of the serpent's eyes,
Oh,
and there are
boy.
also gemstones in the
Here we go
dragon's
again.
eyes. The
I'm
gemstones
gonna-
in the dragon's eyes are blue, and the other ones are black in the snake's eyes.
Okay. I'm going to turn around and be like, hey guys, I found the masks! And kind of wait for them to kind of get busy.
Mm-hmm.
That's it's the 3rd line though. I understand donning a mask. I understand smiting a foe. I don't understand the whys and what we're supposed to hold.
Maybe it's the gems that she keeps taking.
so
The
question.
The gems.
You fucking outing me?
I didn't
You
know
bitch!
about that.
I'm not taking anything, I'm just standing here!
The areas that the words are missing, is it clear like how much of it is missing, like the number of characters?
Yeah, and like you think if you spent a little bit of time here, you might be able to like work out what the characters are. They're not completely gone; they're just
Okay.
faded.
So I would do that.
Okay.
How much? Okay, never mind.
So
I'll
what
just
you
do
can do is make an intelligence check.
Okay.
While he's working on that, I'm gonna do something that I just remembered I was going to do, which is now that we're inside, I'm gonna use Divine Sense.
Ah, okay. Divine Sense picks up what? Remind me.
It
Fiends,
picks
Celestials.
Fiends, Celestials.
Wait.
I think that might just be Fiends and Celestials. Undead certainly.
Are the masks of the 4, great,
Yeah.
what are they called, gods?
Celestials, Fiends, and Undead within 60 feet.
Okay. You don't sense any of those things
Okay.
within the presence of the shrine.
Okay.
The masks, yes. There is a mask that is shaped like the same face of this dragon statue. There is one that is shaped like a beaked turtle. There's one that is shaped like a bird of some kind. And there's one that is shaped like a... What's the last one? Tiger.
Tiger. Yeah.
And as you get closer and kind of
Tiger.
really look at them with your... really up close, you can, like in the light of Thaddeus' sword, you can just see that they are colored. The tiger is white, the bird is red, the dragon is blue, and the turtle is black.
Okay. Thank you.
So what was your intelligence check?
I got a 10.
10. With that, you are able to make out the first missing bit and the last missing bit, but the middle one is a little bit unclear.
Okay.
Where's the actual full thing? So it says, the wise hold the power to discern friends from foes. Don the mask of blank, and smite the foe to claim your prize.
So it's foes.
So the wise hold the power to discern friends from foes. Don the mask of blank, and smite the foe to claim your prize.
Guys hold the power to discern friends from foes.
Yeah.
Who's Harmony? You're looking at the statue. Can you roll me an investigation check?
Of the masks?
Yeah, the statue.
Okay. I assume at disadvantage.
Yep. Or perception, whichever's higher.
Okay. 8. I think they're the same. Yeah, they're the same. So 10!
10. That's just what you needed.
Yay!
Carved at sort of the base of the statue is a couple more keen runes, but you don't know how to read keen, so
Hey,
you can't
Hunter!
decipher it.
There's some more of those funny letters over here. Can you read it?
Yeah, and I'll walk over there.
Okay.
Actually walk.
So what you see when you get over to the statue, you can see that carved into the base of it, there are some runes, and these ones seem as if they've been magically protected from weathering or some, in some way, because they haven't faded from the water at all. And it just says, hate is mutual.
Hate is mutual.
Yeah, and you recognize this as a ancient Keen proverb, which basically was used as a teaching to say that if you let yourself hate someone, it will always create an enemy back. So don't hate people because it will just create foes.
Hate creates hate type of thing. Yeah.
So it says hate is mutual.
The Sith Lord's teaching. Okay.
Were there any... Did the blue dragony thing have any foes? Did it hate any of these?
Or did I know of the relationship between...
Yeah, you could roll a history check.
Okay, let's try it again.
And you can take advantage for this one because this is pretty generic knowledge.
Alright, that's better. I got a 17.
Okay, so we didn't get this one.
The four spirits were said to have certain ones got along better than others, but they didn't really necessarily have any foes among them.
Wait, so Hunter, you know about these gods, right?
Yes.
Which one was the wise one?
The dragon.
The dragon.
So do you have to wear the dragon mask?
Who does?
Whoever's gonna smite the foe.
Well, smite sounds like it's up right up Thaddeus' alley.
That's true, but this is kind of like Hunter's area of expertise.
Yeah.
Why don't you try wearing the mask of Suzaku? I mean, not Suzaku, Seiryu, the dragon person.
Okay.
You probably don't actually use the word city.
Yeah. Well, I feel like he's told us the names before.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, have
Yeah.
you conveyed
Yeah.
the proverb to them?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
I feel like we've heard it
I
before.
wouldn't keep anything from them. At least I don't think
So I
would.
take the mask of the dragon off, and I put it on Hunter's face.
After as the mask is coming towards you out of the murky water, you notice that on the back of it there's some more keen written
Okay,
into
so
it.
I would like hold her arms or hold on a second. So I'm like holding under her arms and like adjusting the mask
Like
to like,
kicking my
to, like
legs.
read it. And then I'm like reading it.
I have to find where this is in my notes. Okay, here we go. The back of the dragon mask says, "My foe's friend is my friend's foe."
Oh, jeez. Okay.
It's like one of those riddles that you have to figure out, you know,
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then so I'm gonna read.
step by
So,
step.
now that you know what you're facing, let me just say, I made this riddle up, so I'm hoping, I play tested it with my wife, and I'm hoping that you guys, it still holds okay
Okay.
here. But like, if the riddle is broken and I'm bad, forgive me.
So it says my foe's friend.
Is
Is-
my friend's foes?
My foe's friend is my friend's
Wait,
foe.
so who is the dragon's foe?
Check the other masks.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the other mask because
Oh.
they might say I'm this person's friend or something like that.
Okay, so the back of the, as you take them off one by one, the back of the turtle mask says, "The dragon's friend is my foe."
The turtle says that.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon's friend
friend.
is my foe.
You already have the dragon. The tiger mask says, "The turtle is my friend."
Turtle. is my friend.
And the bird mask says, "The turtle is my foe."
Okay.
Okay, so my
His
foes.
friend. The
friend.
dragon is my. The dragon's friend is my foe. Turtle is my foe. So Suzaku is. I'm sorry. The bird is the dragon's friend. And the tiger would be the foe of the dragon.
Is it a two-way connection, like friend and friend, or is it just this person's my friend, but they still might be my foe?
No, listen. So
Okay. Well, I'm gonna.
the bird says the turtle is my foe.
Mhm.
Okay. And the tiger says the turtle is my friend. The turtle says the dragon's friend is my foe. If you look at the dragons, you have to flip it backwards for it to make sense. Right? So, my foe's friend is my friend's foe. So, who is the dragon's friend? The dragon's friend is the turtle's foe. The turtle's foe is the bird, Suzaku. Are you following?
I think so.
Does
yeah.
that make sense? So Suzaku is Seiryu's friend. Then the dragon says, my foe's friend is the foe of the bird. So the turtle is friends with who? The turtle is friends with the tiger, so the tiger is the dragon's foe. It makes sense in my brain.
Okay.
So the turtle is the foe. So we need to smite the turtle. What do we break the mask? Is there something else that's turtle-y?
So it says Dawn.
Or
Says
not,
Dawn
the tiger. We have to defeat the tiger. Sorry.
So
T words.
Yeah.
Don the
tiger.
mask of blank, smite the foe. It doesn't say to don the mask of the foe, does it?
No, well,
So,
we don't know what it says.
I'm gonna walk.
Probably, I would guess it would be the friend.
Can I walk
Don the
back
mask
and
of the
I would
friend.
guess the
When it
dragon.
says Dawn
you're
the
in dragon's
mask-
shrine.
That's what I assumed too.
can I, knowing what word I'm looking for, can I piece it together a little bit
Pick
more
out
easy?
some words.
Yeah.
Let me double check
The
what word
wise
goes in
hold the
there.
power to discern friends from foes. Don the mask of blank.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll allow you another check since yes, you've seen
I feel
the
like
other
Don
words
the
here
mask
and
of the dragon was
sort of
you
know
to
certain
look at
ones
the,
to look for.
at the riddle. Not
Alright.
necessarily that
At
you need to
advantage,
don the mask in
Alright.
order to smite the foe. Don the mask and then
This
smite.
is a what kind of check?
Yeah. that makes
Intelligence.
Okay, I got an 18.
Okay, yeah, with knowing sort of what words you're looking for, you're able to go back and speculate that with some accuracy that the whole phrase must be, the wise hold the power to discern friends from foes, don the mask of the friend, and smite the foe to claim your prize.
I was right.
Okay, so the
Okay.
bird is the friend. So you have to wear the bird's mask
Okay.
and smite the tiger.
Where's the tiger?
Do you just smite the tiger's mask? Or is there something else tiger in here somewhere?
Looking around, the only thing that seems affiliated with the tiger in here is the mask.
Okay.
Are there any doors, or is it just this one chamber?
It's just this one chamber, as far as you can tell.
Okay. So I'll. Put
Does
on,
someone have to like wear the tiger mask and then you smite that person, or can you just break the mask?
I don't know. I'll put on the bird mask. Yep. So
So Hunter puts on this red bird mask and begins to look a little ridiculous.
and I look around. And
I'm gonna hand the
does
tiger mask to Thaddeus,
Oh.
and then I'm gonna back away slowly.
so when I put the mask on, does anything change? Okay, so then I'll
Your vision is narrowed a little bit by the eye
Yeah.
holes in the wooden mask.
Hold out the mask.
and I look at the
While they're
mask.
doing this, I'm gonna go over to the relief on the wall
Mhm.
with all the gemstones, and I'm going to see if there's like a crack in it somewhere where I can slowly start to push the ones that I stole in.
Okay.
Really sneakily so that nobody sees what I'm doing.
Yeah, I mean, there's weathered spots that you can kind of push in the stolen ones.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Just roll a
Oh,
sleight of hand check.
good.
I mean, we can't see more than 10
At
feet or something, right?
disadvantage?
Yeah, disadvantage.
Sleight of hand? I don't think I'm good at this. 11.
So if my passive perception's higher than that,
But am I out of your visual range?
So I'm
That's the
trying to think as
question.
if she's out of the visual range. Because it's 15 feet with Thaddeus' sword. So I think you're probably just at the edge of that.
I'm like doing it behind my back too, like watching them and kind of doing it like.
So actually, sorry, just roll one more time, but not at disadvantage, since you would have advantage for being kind of out of sight.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. My other one was better.
Oh, okay.
That was 6.
So yeah, as Harmony's trying to put these
I'm
gems
guessing you like
in
drop
there,
one if you're doing it behind
yeah,
you.
one of them
Yeah.
drops and hits the ground, and you guys look around and you see Harmony backed against the wall, just like
Harmony,
looking at the ground. Where
Stop
this is
stealing!
I'm
For
not!
once!
I'm not stealing. Just
I can see your hands are against the wall. You are taking those
I
gems.
like hold my hands up
Like
and there's
3
nothing in
gems
them.
fall out.
Well, they're like floating slowly because we're underwater.
Yeah, they're floating slowly to the ground.
And
Get
everyone
over
just-
here.
No, just just do your thing, and I'm just gonna resume what I was doing.
Okay, you
So
eventually
not
get them
being
all
sneaky-
into the crack in
sneaky
the wall.
about it.
Okay, so when he holds the mask and presents it to me, do I notice anything?
Nope.
And I'm gonna tell him I don't see anything. Maybe try putting it on. I mean, then I'm gonna see like, can I just take it off?
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm like, it doesn't.
I don't want to be smoked. Why don't you just...
None of us do, but
Just
somebody has to.
destroy the
Let's
mask.
just put it on and let's see what happens.
Just slap him across the face or something.
Or someone else can. Here, I can do it. Here, then I'll give it and I'll hand you the bird mask.
No, you should
Okay,
have a
all right.
I'll put on the
You can take it,
stupid
Fatty.
turtle mask.
Is it the turtle one? It is.
It's the
No,
tiger.
it's
Oh,
the tiger one. The tiger one.
The tiger one. Yeah, put on the tiger mask.
And nothing.
Nothing.
You have to smite him, Hunter.
No, you
Well,
don't.
this is a weird experiment.
Just
here.
smack him across the face or something. You don't have
okay.
to kill him.
Alright, just smack me across the face.
Maybe
Just-
try to break the mask or something.
Do a little
I
tap.
mean, how hard? You just like.
I
tap
don't
it?
know. I don't know what to do here. Yeah.
You have to do at least 1 hit point worth of damage.
I don't want to hurt him. Are we sure that's the right thing?
No. Try that first, and if that doesn't work, just like take the mask off of him and like snap it in half or something.
Well, what if it's not the right mask?
It's the right mask. Trust me.
Alright, so I'll just like hit him, I guess, very gently.
No, hit me hard.
Okay, so I'll hit
He
him
can take it.
All right.
hard enough to do a point of damage.
Yeah, you know that your punch was solid, but it's maybe not like. I mean, it's not. It shouldn't have the effect that it does, which is that when your fist comes into contact with the mask of the tiger, that mask shatters.
Do I
You don't take any damage. And as it shatters and its pieces fall to the floor, you hear a slight rumbling sound
I told you.
as Harmony is standing next to the pedestal, and something emerges from a small hatch, and then the hatch closes again behind it, and you can see a sapphire of a oval-like shape.
Does it fit into this thing?
I'll give it to you now. Of this shape.
I thought you kept that.
It's the same, except it has a missing chunk in the middle.
Alright.
And you can see, Hunter, as you
stick them together.
Like
you
a
take
chain.
it in hand and fiddle with it, you can see that it too is carved with a riddle in keen,
Okay.
which says, I live in oceans, rivers, and seas. When I'm cold, I float. When I'm hot, I'm free.
Oh, it's like steam and water, isn't it? Like probably the mountain then. When it releases all of the steam.
Yeah, water, just
I
generally.
think it's just water. Okay. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Alright, how much time do we have left?
This whole thing probably took you maybe half an hour.
Okay.
So if we think the answer to the first riddle was north, and then we think the answer to this riddle is water, feels like we're being led somewhere eventually.
What was the first riddle?
Yeah, I don't remember the first riddle.
Patron of lost souls, I sit in a place of prominence upon a rose. Let me know if I have this wrong.
Oh yeah.
Night or day, find me and you'll find your way. Place of prominence upon a rose, find me and you'll find your way. That's the direction north.
Mm-hmm.
And then water is our second thing.
Can you read that, the one we just got again?
I live in oceans, rivers, and seas. When I'm cold, I float. When I'm hot, I'm free.
Yeah, that's water. So north and water.
But now we're missing a third piece of the puzzle.
Right. Well, let's go see what the third shrine has to say, and maybe
Yeah.
we can figure out where it wants us to go.
Sounds
Okay.
like a plan.
So, yeah, I guess we'll make our way out then, unless we've...
We also
Well, I'm gonna go to where Harmony was doing mischievous things, and like look at what she did.
Yeah, you can see a bunch of like black opal stones shoved into a crack in the wall.
I like have swum away, like on the other side of the shrine, like exiting. Come on, you guys, we have to get to the next shrine.
So there's extra stones
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I'm on my way out because I don't want
Yeah,
this thing to run out.
I guess I'll leave then.
Okay. I just need to find some things and do a thing.
You guys thought I was gonna steal some more.
I did.
You guys are awful. No faith.
As you're like half-assed returning what you did steal.
Only to avoid disadvantage on everything.
No, because I realized that stealing them was probably not smart.
Wait, didn't Mara have some still?
Well, I
No,
took
I
I
gave
took
them
it
back.
back from her before
Oh,
the
okay.
goblin camp because I was
Yeah,
like, hey,
because she
so
knew.
I know these things are unlucky. I need to take this back
Oh,
from
that's
you
right.
so
Yeah,
that
yeah,
you
yeah, I
have your
remember
best shot at surviving.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I still swim up?
We also have to go to the gnome camp and get
can't
that.
really, but
the
you
leader
can go to the
gnome
rope
camp.
and pull yourself up.
Yeah, I figured that I did.
That might be on our way because isn't this the other shrine?
Yep.
And we're like
Rock lives nearby.
we're like over here, so I think the Knoll camp
We're
is on.
here.
Oh, we're near the Knoll camp.
Yep.
Yeah, it's on our way to.
So, do we have any trouble with the crocodiles on our way out? Or are they full and happy?
They don't seem like, as you sort of breach the surface, the rest of you're kind of stuck underwater for now.
Yeah.
You can see that the crocodiles are spread out like they were, like they've finished eating and then spread out again. And they take notice of you, but none of them make any sort of move to come towards the group of you.
Because they're nice and full. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're happy. Alright,
They're
so
happy, I'm happy.
So I just need to
look up
check one
expectantly,
thing.
waiting for a rope to come down further or something.
Didn't we leave a rope dangling?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless
All of us
Gloriana
did.
took it up and then left.
Not
with all of
for
her
climbing.
Sparkle.
Okay, there we go. I finally have all the information I need to narrate the next thing that happens.
Okay.
So, as you're getting ready to emerge and sort of come up and see the crocodiles not really taking interest in you, you can see Gloriana Heartwood up in the sky circling on Moonlight Sparkle, the Pegasus. And it's at that point that, Thaddeus, you get a message from Gloriana Heartwood.
He can't, though. The earrings only talk to each other.
Oh yeah, that's right, that's right. So one of you...
One of these two then.
Who's Gloriana
right?
like
Or I
best
guess-
then? That's the question. I don't know.
I'm Lady Luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably Harmony gets this message. And it says, be careful coming up out of there. I thought I saw something on the edge of the forest. I'm not quite sure what it was. Just a little bit of movement.
Thanks for the warning, Gloriana. Guys,
Yeah?
we need to be super stealthy climbing out of the water. There might be something out there. Gloriana says she might have seen something.
I hope it's not the Carisio again. Then again, we have that well in hand, I think.
Yeah, the grease show wouldn't be a problem. Those people from what's it, Marble Cleft Landing? Yeah,
The bronze dragon. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
they're probably a problem.
ship?
You told us you saw them, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm more worried about them than some demon that I can just bandage back to his home.
I'm not worried about them at all.
Can you check and see if it is them? We could use divine sense to see if the rock Sasha are nearby, right?
That is true. Once we get
So,
closer, I don't think we can sense them from here.
okay.
Mara, do you want to
Well,
scout ahead since you're stealthy?
I'd
Are
like
you
to.
stealthy?
She is.
But you're not
Wait.
proficient in stealth,
Yeah,
are
you're
you?
proficient.
With her boots of elven kind, if she's trying to move quietly,
Yeah,
she
I'm
does
pretty
get
sneaky.
advantage.
She gets advantage, but she's still not proficient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't fall back on that reliable fountain.
Is climbing a rope, is that adequate?
Well, now with my new elegant maneuver, I get advantage on anything athletic or acrobatic
That's true.
too. So
That's not stealth, though.
Yeah.
that's not
Climbing
stealth.
a rope
but
is, though.
Climbing a rope
Yikes.
is.
Yeah.
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 I mean, I can make you invisible, and you can go check it out.
Or you can make me a bird again, and I can fly around and see what's going on. What do you want to do?
I mean, where do you have a bird in the sky though?
Invisible would be lower spell slot.
I
Okay.
think it's best that we all just get up as fast as possible
Yeah.
because we're gonna be at a grave disadvantage if we have half of us down there and half of us up there.
I mean, yeah, I assume
Yeah,
we'd all
so-
climb up anyway, but
Yeah.
maybe.
Let's
She can go
just all
first.
follow close behind each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You go first.
All right.
Okay.
One more.
So Mara goes up first.
But tanks, go on. I'll pick
Yeah.
up the rear.
That is
Uh,
second.
Mara, you knotted the rope, so actually I don't think anyone needs to make an athletics check to climb it, even. Though, Mara, with her sailor ability, can do it, no problem, better than everyone else.
Who's up there?
Twice as fast.
And as you set foot on the edge with Thaddeus close behind you, you hear something from the edge of the jungle, which is maybe like 20 feet away. It's not far at all. You hear a yip, 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 as a hyena laugh comes from the
I
forest.
love that.
Yeah,
that was
we
the best.
were saying that we were close to the milk camp.
For sure.
Oh,
It's a-
I scared the crap
Oh,
out
I'm
of
so
me.
sorry, doggies! A frenzied hyena laugh kicks up from the edge of the forest, and we'll roll initiative with Mara being the only one at the top of the cliff.
Cool.
Okay.
So I need to draw a map. Give me a sec.
Do you need help?
Do I have disadvantage on initiative?
No.
Yeah. I'm still gonna roll shit though,
Oh,
guys.
Oh no.
Mine's not that much better.
At least you have it like
So if you roll a 1, do you just get a 1?
Nope.
You don't get
you
to.
had, no, you had whatever.
Add your initiative.
Alright.
I wonder, didn't you say last week I scared Emily's cat?
Yeah.
I wonder if I scared it again this week.
Well, we'll find out, right?
Yeah. Where did it go?
He's under me.
I want my mommy.
At least I thought he was. Yeah, he went to go get some water. I know, loud sound.
So sorry, doggies.
Like
So-
kitties everywhere in the blogosphere.
Blogsphere.
I was practicing my hyena yip, though. I had to do it.
There you go. You should look
Show
up the
off.
sounds that rhinos make.
What kind of a sound does a rhino make?
It'll surprise the heck out of you. I'll tell you that.
No?
It sounds like. It sounds like a door opening. So if you get a bunch of it, there's all this one that just keeps opening this creaky door. It's so funny. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you about it later how I figured this out.
I think we have actually that sound on one of our old home videos.
The creaky
At
door?
the zoo in San Antonio when you were like 2.
Oh yeah? Creaky door. So.
Yeah, it totally is, isn't it?
Would the three of you also roll one more d20 for me, just so I don't have to?
Sure, I roll well for you.
Thanks!
I didn't. At least I'm getting all the bad rolls out of my system early.
Are you?
Maybe.
Well, maybe.
You rolled a 1 on initiative and a 2 just now.
Oh,
Alright, Nick, so what did you get?
2.
2? Okay, so that's 16.
Can I trade what I rolled earlier with this one?
Unfortunately, no.
16.
16. Okay, so this one gets a +2, so
And I got a 10.
10. And this one gets a +4, so it gets a 14 total.
Cool.
Okay, I now have all the cards. Sorry, guys.
He's holding all
I should have rolled in advance, but I didn't. Fortunately, none of you are surprised because Gloriana put you on
Yeah.
edge beforehand.
Whew.
Wow, some
Thanks,
bad
Gloriana.
initiative rolls.
Yeah, we rolled
Yeah.
really badly.
I rolled a 1 with no dex bonus.
I rolled 3.
Okay.
Wow, really? Wow.
Yep.
So far we rolled a 1, a 2, and a 3.
Yes. I didn't follow suit, I'm sorry.
I
I'm not one of the
rolled
team.
On initiative.
Zach, can you fill in
Yes.
those
You
trees a
don't get,
little
like,
bit?
Yes, I can.
advantage
They're a
for
little bit
initiative.
Do you want me to just like swirly it or just
Yeah,
shade
just
it
some
a little bit?
Not that I know
Just swirls? Or do you want me to like do like
I think I'm
this?
thinking
Just some swirls.
Swirls? Like that?
Mhm.
of. I have hit points now, though. Feeling a little better.
How do I have more hit points than you?
You did roll like a
Bad.
really bad the past couple times actually, right?
Harmony also has a better con modifier, doesn't
That's
she?
true. I do have a better con modifier than you do.
Okay. Is
I've
that
done
okay?
all this in advance, I just failed
That's
to.
true.
Okay,
It's behind your computer.
so
Oh,
I
boy.
will place things later, actually, once they're all visible. Okay, so initiative cards.
Sorry.
We
Why
gave
am I so
them to
disorganized?
you.
There they are.
Gee, don't try to make them
The
with
hyenas
the
are going to be up
body.
first. Let me just get some battle music, and then we're actually set to go. Gee, I promise I won't bark again.
I was like, I'm doing my business. Leave me alone.
She's like, I see you.
Gee, Mom, thanks for sharing.
Out in the open.
Okay, there we go. We have battle music.
Ooh.
Mara, from the edge of the forest, rushing out, you see 3, or no, more than 3. There's 10 of them total, but not all of them can get right up to you, just because you have the cliff at your back. So only 4 of them, it looks like, can get up to you. But there's 10 of these dog-like creatures. They're a little bit more like hunched in posture than regular dogs, and they have these rounded ears and dirty gray pelts covered with black spots, and they're the source of this horrible cackling sound, almost indistinguishable from a human laugh. And they come up and surround you around the edge of the cliff. So, but only 4 of them can get to you, and the rest kind of pace back here, waiting for something else to come up that they can actually get to. And then they're going to make some attacks against you with their bite. So there's 1 hit.
That's the sound they make when they're biting.
It is. That's good soundtrack, actually. There's 2 hits. What is Mara's AC?
15.
15. There's 3 hits. And there's 4 hits.
Don't forget you have uncanny dodge.
Okay.
That I do.
So 6 piercing damage from the first, 7 from the second, 4 from the third, and 8 from the last one.
Have the 8, have the 8.
So that'd be
Uncanny dodge, the 8. Yep.
So you get out of the way of that last bite, which looks like it's going to go for like the back of your calf and like hamstring you. You dodge out of the way and just get scratched from that one. That is their turn. Hunter, you can hear this yipping coming from the cliff edge, but you're like 2 down on the rope.
So I'm just gonna let go and then boost up
Okay.
with my boots.
Nice.
And I can make it with full movement. And then
Do you want to get up on the cliff edge, or where's your goal?
so how many feet do I have to go up? Are we all climbing together? So we
Yeah,
only
you're
have-
maybe like 15 feet up, down on the cliff, so you have to go 15 feet up to get to the edge of the cliff.
Okay.
So you could go 15 feet higher, or you could land on the cliff. It's up to you.
So I think I'm gonna use a bonus to get my sword and shield out, and I'll land right here.
Okay,
And then I'll actually, I'll. Is that all my movement?
that's
I do
most
that?
of it. Not quite all. You might have like 10 feet left.
Okay, cool. So I'll take some swings at that guy then.
Okay.
And you said that all those guys have gone already, right?
Yes.
Technically? Okay, so I don't get advantage on them. Alright.
They got the 16 from that K rolled for me.
Okay, 21 to hit.
That'll do it.
You're welcome,
Okay.
guys.
So I will hit him.
Hey, maybe it's not so bad. I rolled that too.
That is that really just 9? I guess 9 slashing damage?
Okay. It seems to be alive, but that does hurt it quite a bit.
Okay. Are they holding weapons, or are they just fighting?
No, these ones they are actually dogs. They're like actual hyenas. But you can see as you get close to them, they have this rabid, frenzied look in their eyes.
Sure.
Their eyes almost are like red and bloodshot.
Okay. I rolled a 1. Does that count as a miss, or do I add my thing still?
A 1 counts as a miss
Okay,
automatically.
got it. And then I got a 24, so
24 hits for sure.
that is 10 damage.
Okay. Yeah, with that one, you take out a couple. Like you take out 2 of its legs, but they're like
Aw.
barely hanging on, and it
Aw.
yelps with a. But looks like it's still alive, hanging on in
Okay.
there.
Alright. Yeah, I guess that's what I have then.
Okay. Next up, we've got someone else. Oh, I forgot to put Gloriana in here. Does someone want to roll a d20 for Gloriana?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your bonus?
Her bonus
Why
is
did
2.
you let him roll?
He rolled really
So
well.
Gloriana rolls a 19 on initiative.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he rolled really well.
Okay, so she'll go after this, and
That
she'll
was
be
the
first.
first from here.
No.
But we'll take this one first.
Did you hear her? Why did you let him roll? I was like, no, he rolled well.
It's okay, it's
I was getting it out of my system.
Striding out from
Same
the
as the first
forest,
Gloriana.
covered in what looks like pelts of various creatures, and like decorated with a necklace of fangs and claws, is a hunched human. It looks to be, but it's like it looks as if they're sort of mimicking the appearance of these hyenas. Like the pelts have been covered with gray dust and black paint for black spots, and the human then casts a spell on Hunter. Hunter, I need you-
Counterspell.
Okay, well you actually can't see it.
Damn it.
You're still down the cliff.
You're right.
Hunter, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I don't get that Ace's
No.
bonus, right? So I got 10.
10 is not quite enough. It's very close, actually. It doesn't have a high DC. So, Hunter, as you are standing there, Mari, you watch Hunter begins to uncontrollably and join the hyena's frenzied laugh. As Hunter,
One of my favorite spells.
It's like, and Hunter is like,
basically what's happening is
Hunter of all people.
you're perceiving everything that is happening as just hilarious. And you can't stop laughing as you fall into this uncontrollable fit of laughter.
Does he fall prone too?
You do fall prone and become incapacitated, unable to stand up for the duration. At the end of each of your turns, you can, or when you take damage, you can make another save to try and beat it.
Fantastic.
So you're incapacitated there on the ground for now.
Okay. I kind of want to just let
But
that
you're
happen.
happy about it.
I love it.
For some reason, this whole idea that you are fighting all these dogs, and then this guy who just like strides out of the forest and whispers these abyssal words at you is just hilarious.
So funny. Okay.
Or human.
Good thing I already had my turn.
The Gloriana flies down on the Pegasus, getting within a decent range, and she sees Hunter fall down on the ground, laughing, and she says, "Hunter, what are you laughing at? This is no time for laughter. You need to get up and fight." And you can take a d6 of bardic inspiration.
Oh, that's helpful.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
That's really funny.
Ha 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 ha.
Hunter, what are you laughing at? That was not the time to laugh.
And she will cast Vicious Mockery on that
It's like Squidward's
hyena
laugh.
there. And it fails its save and is mocked to death.
What'd she say?
Oh my god.
She sort of like finishes encouraging Hunter, and then she turns her gaze on the hyena and it's like, basically just says, "Down, boy, down!" And it sort of lies down on the ground and then falls in the pit and dies. So that hyena's dead.
How much damage did it do?
It does 1d4, but it only had one HP left.
Oh, jeez.
So
Okay.
that's the cultist and Gloriana. Then it is Mara's turn.
Okay, since I'm surrounded, I'm going to get out my belaying pin
Okay.
and do a big arc and just back all four of them in one sweeping motion.
Just get him back off of you.
Yeah, just knock them back.
You have a
And
brand
hurt
new dagger.
Hurt them.
That's really good. Does AoE
Yeah,
damage.
but I can only do one at a time.
No, you have AoE.
That
It does
way.
AoE damage.
It yeah, you could
Yeah.
thunderstep.
Yeah, you can use Thunder Step and like hit
That's
all
true.
of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, try it.
Well, let's do that then.
Okay. I was like, please use the
So
dagger. It's
brand
so
new
cool.
thunderstep spell.
Okay.
Let me look it up for you. Since
Oh, I have it on my phone.
Oh, you have a card too, right?
not for
Well, I didn't make a
thunderstep.
card. Remember, we took a picture and I
Oh,
forgot
yeah,
to
yeah,
make
yeah.
a card.
Oh.
Oops.
So you pull out the dagger and begin to focus and summon its power. And you can then teleport yourself to an unoccupied space you can see within 90 feet. So wherever you want to go, basically.
Okay.
You then immediately disappear from there, and a thunderous boom echoes out, and everything around there within 10 feet has to make a save or take 3d10 thunder damage.
Okay, and this is a good time to use it because they're still behind the cliff, right? They're
Mhm.
still in the water. Okay.
Is it from where she leaves or where she appears?
It's from where she leaves.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
everyone is still down enough that they're not going to take damage from it. Only the
Uh,
hyenas.
I think Thaddeus was like close behind her.
Okay, so yeah, that's fine. So Thaddeus needs to make a constitution saving throw then.
Unless she like grabs onto Thaddeus and takes her with it.
I
And
can.
I didn't give your
I
dagger
can
a
bring
DC.
along. Oh, but I can only bring along what I can carry.
And one person and what they carry, right?
One willing creature of my
So could
size
she, like,
or
reach
smaller.
Yeah, you could reach down and take Thaddeus with to avoid
Yeah.
giving him the damage.
Oh,
The creature must be within 5 feet. Yeah, you are then.
yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Cool.
Um,
That works out for me.
so I made an oversight when I designed your dagger, and I didn't give it a DC.
You did mine at 15, if that helps at all. With the
Yeah,
bowstring.
I think I'm going to
Or
put
is
the
it maybe
DC.
for a DC?
Huh?
Sorry. Keep going.
This is what we'll do. This will be good because then it can scale with Mara.
Mhm.
What's your dexterity bonus?
4.
4, and then your proficiency bonus now is 5,
Yes.
right? So that's 4 plus 5, that's 9, and then
Plus 8.
8. So that puts it at a DC of 17.
That's a high
So if you want to
DC.
mark that down for me.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's, wow, actually, one save.
So that will go up if your dexterity increases, or your proficiency bonus increases. That will increase.
So I have to change it. Okay.
Wait, there's only 4. Only one of them saves, the rest take the full damage.
Woohoo!
So go
So
ahead and
roll
roll
damage.
3d10.
Do you need
I'm
more?
I'm writing that
You
down.
really need another one, huh?
Yeah, I have it out here. Where'd I put it?
There's 3 of them.
That's
That's
it.
it.
Here, pick your favorite one.
3, right?
Well, no, just 3. You already have. I said, oh, okay, yeah. I thought you already picked up your 2. Oh my gosh, that's a lot.
Holy shit!
27.
27!
What's
Shit!
your tens?
So the
On
one
the
that
ones that
succeeds
aren't
takes
hers.
13.
Yeah.
The other 2 take
We'll
27.
leave these here for
Damn
you
it.
later.
Oh, the 3, right?
Oh yeah, the other 3
Yeah.
take 27.
Jeez.
Dang, you were only 3 short. And then where do you want to appear with Thaddeus?
I better go by Hunter. Try to
Yeah.
protect him a little bit in case they come by him.
Oh no, I love it.
I'll assume you want Thaddeus in front.
You're laughing at my spell.
Maybe something
Hunter,
like that.
quit laughing. That
For
was
the
really
first-
cool.
And for the first time, people hear Hunter laugh.
Is that a concentration spell?
No, it's one time.
Okay.
But then you still have your turn, right? Is that your action, or is that?
That is the action.
Okay, so that's. I see.
This just doesn't.
But you could use your roguish bonus action to do
Oh,
disengage,
the laugh.
dodge, or dash. Not dodge. Hide, or dash.
Hide, yeah.
I think he's gonna.
Well, since I'm behind
break
that, I
snap
think
out
I'll
of
save it.
before the
Okay.
duration's limited.
In which
And it
case,
It is concentration. Okay.
it is then a couple more creatures' turns.
So did they die? The other hyenas?
Nope, they're still alive.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
These creatures are the ones you have seen skeletons and charred bodies of before. They are those humanoid, dog-like creatures. They're humanoid, but they have the dog-like features at their head.
So these are just.
And they are laughing along with the hyenas as well.
Okay.
And they emerge pulling bows, look like short bows, I believe. And let's see, they've got Thaddeus and Mara that they can see. So they're going to...
They can see me too.
Yeah, but you're on the ground, so they're not going to try and hit you.
Darn. I was hoping for it.
So they will split attacks between Thaddeus and Mara. 3 of them at Thaddeus and 2 of them at Mara. So at Thaddeus we have... what is their bonus with their longbow? So a 20 on one of them.
That hits.
Okay. And then an 18 on
Miss.
another. And then a 17 on another.
Misses.
So only one hit for you.
I'm gonna save the charge just in case.
Oh, it's a longbow actually. So you take 9 piercing damage. And as it stabs into you, you feel like it just hits a critical point, and your speed is reduced by 10 feet until the end of your next turn.
Dang.
It kind of maybe gets you in like the leg a little bit, and you like fall to a knee a little bit, but then stand back up. And then Mara, I said there were 2 of them that were going to make attacks against you. So let's see. On the first 2 attacks from one of them, there is a 19 and an 18, and then an 8 and a 17.
One hits.
Okay, so 3 hits total.
Missile snaring gloves?
Oh yeah, you
Yes.
can missile snare, and you can uncanny dodge. Can she
No.
uncanny dodge again? She had her turn.
Oh yeah, she had her turn.
Oh yeah, so you have your reaction, and you could uncanny dodge or
Oh, but she can't do both.
yeah, because they both
Yeah.
take a reaction.
All right, you should probably missile snare.
Yeah,
then.
I'll do the missiles.
So the first one is 8 piercing damage. Second one is 5, and the third one is 3.
So try to catch the first one.
Okay. Yep,
How
I'm
does
gonna
that
try to
work
catch
again?
that.
She rolls
A D10, I think. Then you add your dex, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. D10 plus dex.
Okay.
You want to use one of these good ones?
Yeah. This one.
But maybe this one's better.
So 7. But you reduced it to 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you reduce the one that was 8
one
to
morning
1
would have been
damage.
able to snatch it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's alright.
Okay, that's not bad though.
Still.
Down to 4.
7 damage reduced. That's pretty good.
Okay.
That's their turn. Harmony.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can hear so much happening up there.
Like, oh
There's
my
a
God.
cacophony.
So
of
I'm gonna
laughter.
climb just enough to peek my eyes up.
Uh-huh.
At the top.
You are greeted like right where you are. You look up to the snarling face of a hyena right in front of you,
Oh,
and
cool.
it just kind of like growls at you. And
Can I see the human back there?
Yeah, you can see him, and like just hot spit is dribbling from this
From the hyena.
from the hyena's
And
mouth.
then
But you look to the side, and you can see this human
All right.
covered in
I'm
furs.
gonna cast Dominate Person.
Okay. What is it? What kind of save? Charisma?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Fail.
Yeah.
Roll the 10.
Yeah. My DC is so high right now. Awesome. Okay. So Okay, here's what I want to do, and you tell me if it's possible.
Do you take control of him on your turn? Does he act on your turn, or is it when his turn comes around?
I think I can issue commands on my turn, but then he has to act on his turn.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So, but what I want to do is I want him to drop concentration on his spell, and I also want him to start attacking the humanoid knoll things.
Okay. Easy enough.
Can I issue both of those commands at once?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Because you can take
'Cause-
full control of him if you want.
Right. That requires another action. But I can,
I think you can use-
I just read the spell.
Oh, okay.
As a free action, I can give commands. If I take full control of him, then I get to control every action he takes.
Okay.
Otherwise, he just has to follow the command.
Gotcha.
So my
I'll say
command,
that. You can do both those.
because
commands.
stopping concentration is like a free action, right? So, okay. So that's my command to him, and then,
Check for wild magic.
yeah, that's a thing.
The rope turns into snakes.
It happens.
It
Oh man!
What's happening?
Oh yeah, I have to roll that
Oh boy! Wow.
Oh boy.
We'll
That's,
get to
I think
that
it's like what the
eventually.
second time that's happened.
too. That I rolled a
Yeah.
1 and triggered
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Wow, that does not happen.
I haven't been using Tides of Chaos much, but we'll see. 30.
Come on, shrink.
That's not.
I don't think that's a
Alright.
shrink.
Hey, this is actually great.
Yeah. Where do you want to go?
Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna go over. It's not 60 feet. It's within 60 feet. Up to 60 feet. Okay. I'll go over behind where Hunter is.
Okay.
This is so perfect.
Over to here.
You know where the prime position for you do.
Oh, I know where it is.
Pegasus
Yeah.
with glory on it.
Pegasus, yeah.
Oh yeah. Is that within 60 feet?
Yep.
Can I go
easily.
there instead?
Yep.
I didn't even think about that.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go up there.
Oh.
I'll be like, "Hey, Gloriana," and then I'm going to. How far away am I?
Right now you're maybe like 30 feet up, and only it looks like 30 feet horizontally.
Okay, so I'm gonna spend 2 sorcery points to cast Fireball at a 4th level,
Okay.
and I'm gonna center it. Let's see, it's a 20-foot radius, so I want to try and get as many of those guys as I can without hitting my friends.
I can. So you want to put it like over here? Like
Holy
this?
cow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That looks pretty good.
Do you want to get the cultist in there?
Or you
No,
wanna-
don't get the cultist.
Okay. How about
Because if I damage him, then my spells
Like that,
pretty much
then?
kaput.
Yep.
or yeah?
Something like that.
Okay.
So Zach,
Can I reach the one there too on the corner? No. Okay, leave it there. That's
Um,
fine. That's good. That's good.
like-
Never mind. Forget I said anything. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine where it was.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So I see 2 gnolls.
So you
in
got 2
there.
of these guys, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These ones all took. I don't
The
know
4
how.
on the cliffside are probably roasted.
Okay.
9 d6. So I need 3 more d6.
Yeah, I've got 2.
I
So
need
I'm
one
gonna
more.
make 3 saving throws. 5 saving throws. Okay.
Yeah.
So
1, 2,
first the
3, 4.
hyenas. It's dexterity.
Yes. And they have to beat a 19.
1 success from one of the hyenas. The other is a failure. Let's try the other one. Natural 20. So 2 successes from the hyenas. And then
How many 6s did you get?
Lots.
wow.
We're
Oops.
both rolling well.
You
tonight.
saw that. It was a
Yes.
6.
Yeah.
Both of the gnolls fail.
Good.
Are these gnolls?
2 of the hyenas succeed.
37 fire damage.
Yeah. Okay. So these guys, these 4 here, or these 3 rather.
Yeah.
They're roasted.
Yeah. That's what you get for looking at me. Fool.
So what is that halved? Hold on.
37
18.
halved.
18.
18. Yeah.
18. So okay. So these guys, they're roasted.
Okay.
Thank you.
Um,
Imagine if I had spilled that up even more. I haven't gotten to cast Fireball in a really long time, so
haven't.
I'm really happy. You guys are normally like spread out amongst them, and I don't have like a good area where
Yeah,
I won't
this
hit
was
you,
perfect.
so this is really
Yeah, this
great.
is really good.
I had to take the opportunity, you guys.
No, that's fine.
And I need to roll for wild magic again.
Oh boy.
Oh, I thought I was gonna get another one, but I
Oh,
didn't. We're
geez.
safe. That was like the most beneficial wild magic, because I was like, how am I gonna get out of here?
What did it say? Just you move?
I teleport to a space within 60 feet
Oh,
that I
teleport.
choose. So I was like, perfect. It's like a free dimension door.
That's exactly what you want.
Yeah.
Gnoll hunters both failed and both died.
Yeah!
Okay, so the battlefield significantly cleared by fireball there.
That was a good turn.
And I'm just gonna
Nice,
go,
hooray!
woo! From the Pegasus.
Yeah.
You just hear Harmony going, wow!
It's basically 3 spells in one round.
Yeah, I know.
that was great.
Thank you,
Yeah,
I'm
and
magic.
Gloriana pats you on the back and says, "Well done."
Oh, I assumed I appeared behind her, but
Oh, well, she turns around
That's
and
around the head.
turns around like wide-eyed, raises an eyebrow, and just like very
I
nice.
like ruffle her hair.
Yep. She like pulls her hat back down, and then gets her battle face back on. Thaddeus, it's your turn.
Oh, good, I get a turn.
Well, that's what
3
happens when you
spells
have
for
a
the
one.
price of 2. Oh yeah.
Alright, looks like around me it's mostly
Hyenas.
hyenas?
Yep, hyenas are the purple.
Okay.
There's one that looks really badly injured, which
One
is the
close
one
to
close
you,
to the
Dan?
cliff.
If I move from, are they within 5 feet of me?
No, but you could easily move 5 feet to get within 5 feet of.
I think what I want to do is I want to go over to that.
Can I
Group-
shout at them? Not to hurt the weird looking guy.
Yep.
Like, don't attack the weird looking guy!
Yeah. All right. Good to know.
No, he canceled his spell on you. Or I
Yeah,
guess he
right.
has to wait until his
He
turn
has to
to
wait
do
till
that.
his
Just come
turn. I'm gonna go past one of the hyenas to get to those other Knoll hunters on the left side.
You can do that without taking an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Now I'm gonna make
Wait.
some attacks.
How much movement do you have this turn?
20.
Yeah, that was 20 feet, so
Okay.
you're
I
perfect.
love it when a plan goes off correctly.
The A team.
Yeah.
Here's a 17 to hit.
That'll do it.
Okay.
They have like these leather armors, but it doesn't look like it's affording them too much protection. Not from you.
Or fire.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is 15 cold, 3 radiant, so 18 total.
Okay. He's clinging to life.
All right. Let's hit him again. Yeah, he's gonna die.
Yep. He's dead.
That guy dies. that guy takes 16, 23 damage.
It's very ominous though, because to his last dying breath, like even after you struck him down, and he's still like coughing up blood on the ground, he's still just cackling manically. But then finally he takes his last breath and he stops cackling.
Okay. And since I left Mara in sort of a bad place, I'm gonna transfer my shield to her.
Oh, okay. So the Mari, you have for this turn a +3 bonus to your AC.
You can do that.
Woohoo!
I assumed you were going to transfer the whole.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
I don't think that I have a choice. I think it's like
I think you. Oh,
it's all of it or nothing.
is it all or nothing?
Yeah.
I can't remember. Cool. Right. So that was.
So we
Thaddeus.
both have.
Thanks, Hunter.
Now your AC is actually higher than mine now.
Whose is? How much is yours?
18.
Well, it's now 17.
Ah, okay.
Gloriana sees that Mara still has a couple of hyenas next to her, and she just says, "Watch your back, kiddo! There's more coming!" And you can take a d6 of Bardic Inspiration dice. So you can add that to an attack, a saving throw, or
An ability
an
check.
ability check.
And you can roll your d20 first, and then decide if you want to
Yeah.
use
Yep.
it. You don't have to roll them at the same time. So before he tells you if it passes or fails.
It's Gloriana. Then the hyenas. We'll say this one goes for that too. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
That's right. That would be up for kill.
A bit.
When it was right in front of me.
35, 40, 45. So that's the hyena's positioning, and then I'll make 2 attacks against Thaddeus at advantage for pack tactics. Wow, that's a horrible miss on the first one. And then a 23 on the second one.
That'll hit.
So Thaddeus takes max damage, 9 piercing damage, as the bite gets a hold of your calf and just doesn't let go. And you can see blood pooling from that. And then, poor Mara, I'm so sorry. Here's the first one. That's a 15.
Misses.
Misses.
That's right, because you have the plus.
Yeah.
So that is a 16 on the next one.
Misses.
And the third one is a 11. So, Mara, you're dodging and weaving, but also, as one or two of them are about to get nips on your legs and things like that, you see this magical moonlight basically streak in front of you and fend off the hyenas.
Mara's going cute.
Hunter, you're up.
Alright,
So
so
let me see
I can't take any actions or move. So
But
all I
you
can
can
do is make a saving throw.
Yep.
Is that the start of your turn or the end of your turn?
It would be the end of your
I think it's the end of my turn because I can't do anything.
It's the
so-
only thing he can
yeah.
do.
Alright.
You are not within 10 feet of Thaddeus, but you do have your d6 if you
Do.
need it.
Well, I rolled a 17. I think that's probably good
You
enough.
do
so I'm
succeed,
not going to roll
yeah.
my Bardic Inspiration.
So
And it's
you're
at the
still,
end of my turn, so I can't do anything.
Right.
But you've
But-
suddenly realized the situation is not as
It's
funny as
not
you
that
thought.
funny, and I immediately go solemn faced like normal again.
Then it's the cultist. He can't release a spell because the spell's already ended. But what he can do is attack his friends.
Yeah.
So he walks up to this knoll here,
Okay.
and with
There's
a,
like,
you can see that he's attached like claws, dog-like claws, to his fingernails.
Oh
He
shit.
jams those into the knoll and casts inflict wounds.
Oh my god! Can I
Uh,
keep this guy as a puppet forever?
what is inflict wounds?
Just sounds badass.
Let's make a spell attack, which is +3. Knoll Hunter's AC is 13. Wow, so it
What's
hits.
the spell called?
Inflict wounds.
So he's going to do 3d10 necrotic damage to this knoll.
Perfect.
Wow, good damage. 19.
I love that
Plus
Ethan's over there
15.
fighting himself.
I know, I'm sorry. I hate when this happens.
Hey, I did it.
He just did 25 points of damage
Wow,
to
that
this
was really
Nice.
knoll. So basically you watch he like jabs his attached claws into this knoll and like speaks some abyssal words, and then like ribbons of blood just erupt from all over
Shit.
this knoll's body, and it just lets out a gurgling. And blood comes out of its mouth and it falls to the ground
So
and
realistic.
dies.
Oh my gosh.
Yes!
So that's that guy.
Does the cultist start feasting on him?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
No, you have control of him, and you didn't tell him to do that. So
Well, I mean,
he
I
does.
Well, I
don't,
mean,
have
he-
I don't have total control. I
Yeah,
just said.
he did what Harmony asked.
That's true. Nah, I don't think he does. I don't think he does. Mara, it's your turn.
Okay, so I've got those.
That's that one knoll over there. Like, what am I gonna do?
One of those hyenas. Actually, all three of those hyenas look injured.
One of them's almost dead, right?
Let's
Actually,
go
the one that was
Mara.
almost dead has died.
Use your dagger again.
How many
Or is
charges
that
do you
once
have?
per day?
Is it
You
once
can
per day?
use that.
The thunder step is once per day.
Oh, okay. That was pretty clutch.
That was
though.
pretty great. You can blank him now if you want that.
No, since, well, I was thinking of doing the sword of wounding.
I mean, you can use both.
Yeah, you can.
I have actually
dagger
I
in
can
one
do dagger
hand,
in one
sword.
hand
Yeah.
and the sword in
of
the
totally.
other.
yeah.
Okay.
So which one is in your main hand? And which one's in your offhand?
We'll put the sword in my main hand, and
Okay, so roll for that one first.
Do you get advantage as a swashbuckler?
She doesn't get advantage, but if she hits, she'll get sneak
Sneak
attack.
attack. that's what it is.
16.
A 16 is a hit.
Yeah. Wait. So roll sneak attack.
Oh,
I don't think sneak attack applies here.
It does for her because she's a swashbuckler and she's fighting.
She has
melee.
Hunter right next to her too.
Oh, she has Hunter.
And
right?
he's not
yeah.
incapacitated
Yeah,
anymore,
that
so he
counts.
counts.
But otherwise, like,
Attack that one on the ground.
within 5 feet of her target.
Oh, I thought it was no other friend than right there.
so it's just like
Well, Hunter's
regular.
there, so.
What are you looking for?
What would I roll for that?
The
The
dagger.
sword of wounding has.
It's just 1d8.
It's the same as a
It's the
rapier.
same. That's what I'm looking
1d8
for.
Yeah.
Plus 4 plus all of your
1d8.
sneak attack stuff.
I don't see any way that it survives this, but it's more fun to roll it anyways.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's.
Kablow. Holy crap.
Okay, so 10, 20, 25, 26,
Magic
30.
piercing.
30. Yep, it's dead. That was its max HP, and it was already injured.
Blam.
You could have one-shot it. And you're gonna dagger the other one?
Remember,
Yeah.
when you hit with the dagger, you can also send a lightning bolt to another target
Okay.
Anytime she hits.
once per turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
once per turn. That's nice. That's good. Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
So 24.
That hits. So this one is
So-
just 1d4 damage.
1d4 plus 1d6.
Right, of lightning.
Yep. So 1d4 plus 1d6.
4.
Well, oh no, you don't get your plus because it's your
Oh, you don't
offhand.
get your plus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's 3 lightning damage and 1 piercing damage.
Okay. And then a bolt of lightning leaps to another target within, I think, 60 feet?
20 feet.
20 feet. So you've got you've got 2 hyenas next to Thaddeus, or 1 hyena next to you?
So which one do you want to hit?
Oh,
Well, get the one next to me, I guess.
Okay.
So you have to roll an attack as if it were a dagger. So roll another attack, a d20. Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you roll your d4.
So roll a d4 and a d6.
Not for this one. It's
I
just
got
a
four.
Oh,
regular
just a
attack.
dagger. So
Okay.
4.
yep, 4.
Alright, so that's very good. They're still alive, but they recoil from the electrocution. Wow, there's only one Knoll Hunter left. He's angrily going to come to the edge of the cliff and take a pot shot at Harmony.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, natural 1.
I'm just gonna laugh at him.
Arrow goes by,
Just gonna point and laugh.
and then he goes and takes another shot. 'Cause he has no clue. But it's a 4 plus 5, so 9. And he stops laughing. Harmony, it's your turn.
I'm gonna firebolt that asshole.
Okay, do it.
19.
19 hits.
Woot! Alright, what level am I? How much damage does this do? We are 3d10.
Oh, you crossed the 3d10 threshold.
Sure
That's
did. Oh shit. Yeah. 17.
17.
Fire
Okay, so he's actually still alive.
What are you telling your dude to do?
Right. Well, I'll tell my dude to pick off any hyenas that are left.
Okay, and he like kind of looks to you with this crazed cultist look. You can see like,
Does he get a saving throw at the end of his turn?
I don't know. You tell me.
I'm gonna trick. This is one of those spells that can't fit all of the information on the card. Here it is. Nope, it just says if it takes damage, it can make a saving throw. Otherwise, it's dominated until the spell ends.
Okay.
dominated.
So yeah, he looks at you with this like fiendish look with these bloodshot eyes, and then turns his gaze towards. At first, you think Thaddeus, but then you see that Thaddeus. You see that his gaze is lower, and it's on the hyenas, and he like licks his lips. And then that is Harmony's turn.
Yep,
Anything else for you?
No, I'm not gonna waste any more shit on this asshole.
Thaddeus.
Alright. Thaddeus is going to swing at the stuff in front of him. That's a good hit. Let's see. For 11 cold damage and 2 radiant.
Okay. These ones had not been hurt yet, so that was 13 total.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any
Second
resistance.
swing. For 19.
That's gonna hit.
And this is another 11 cold and 3 radiant.
It's 14 total.
Yep.
It looks like it is barely clinging to life.
Dang. I thought about casting Hunter's Mark, but I didn't want to waste a slot.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it for me.
Plus Hunter's
Oh,
right there.
I guess I'm going to use my bonus action to give Mara back
My mark.
of the AC.
Ah, okay.
Because it returned to me at the start of my turn.
So you still have your AC bonus.
Oh, thanks.
I think Gloriana has given Bardic Inspiration to pretty much everyone now, except for Thaddeus.
And not me.
Right, but you're doing just fine. She
Yeah.
doesn't feel like you need it.
Yeah, that's true.
She shouts down to Thaddeus, "Thaddeus, hurry up and finish this! You're almost done!" Gives you a d6 of Bardic Inspiration dice.
I'm gonna say to Gloriana, don't you have like a crossbow or something that you can use to be more helpful?
She literally has no weapons right now. So she has
use a weapon?
she has a dagger
I think those are
sheath,
weapons.
but there's no dagger in it.
Yeah.
Well, I
Presumably the
think I
goblins
have a
took her
dagger,
weapons.
but that's okay.
I should have given her something.
Like we should have. We should have.
I have
considered
because I have a
this.
crossbow.
Too late.
Yeah.
Yeah, I not right now.
But
yeah,
after, yeah.
I didn't think about it.
The hyenas are next.
Okay.
And 2 of them are going to attack Thaddeus, and 2 of them...
Oh, I forgot to
No,
do
one's
that.
attacking Mara, one's attacking Hunter.
Do they still get pack
I
tactics if
forgot
they
to
attack
do
different
that for
targets?
my
Yep.
Okay.
Well, you would have
Put it
taken
away.
attack 7.
Oh, that's true.
So here comes Thaddeus's. With advantage, that is 16, so it's not enough.
Misses.
Second one with advantage is 15. Are you kidding me? What's interesting is I rolled 2 11s on the first roll and 2 10s on the second roll.
There
The
you go.
exact same. I'll
How
roll.
did you do that?
I don't know. So here comes Mara's at advantage. That's not great. That is only a 14.
Miss.
Miss.
And here comes Hunter. That is a 19.
Miss.
Okay, because you have your sword and shield out,
Yep.
right?
And I
But
love
are
it.
you still on the ground?
I am on the ground.
So
They're
you
already
get
at
advantage.
though.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Double
They had
advantage.
advantage for lots of reasons.
Yeah.
But the hyenas miss everyone spectacularly.
Even with advantage.
Hunter, they're like up on your shield, but they can't get to your body and they can't bite you.
Yeah.
Mara, you're ducking and weaving, and like the moonlight is streaking in and out. And Thaddeus, your shield is just holding them at bay. Hunter, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna stand up
Awesome shield.
and I'm gonna be like, not today, dogs. And I'm gonna take some swings at him.
Hunter's trying to join in this fight.
I know.
2 turns of nothing. Yeah, it's great.
All it took was Tasha's hideous laughter.
Oh, is that what that was? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So I got a
The perfect spell for cultists of this type.
25 to hit. Okay, so the lowest roll is a 21.
That's a hit. All
Okay,
of
so
them.
I got 3 hits. And I'm gonna do. I'll just do damage. That's no big
Yeah,
deal.
don't waste your.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a short rest, anyways, but okay. That's fine. So I need 3 units. Is that one hurt at all? The one next to me?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so
very
now
hard.
I'll just piece it up then. You tell me if he dies. 7 for the first one.
Okay,
11
still
for the
alive.
next one.
Then he's dead.
Okay, and then I'll take a 5-foot step next to Mara and
Okay.
swing at that one. Okay, and then that's 7.
7 damage. So he's barely alive, but you killed one of them.
Yeah, I can move.
Then it's your friend the cultist.
Yay!
Here he goes.
My BFF.
He comes over to Thaddeus. You think he's going to go for you, but no. He is going to... What can he do? Oh, you know,
Prey on the weakened defenses.
he's going to take a bite out of this hyena.
This guy is crazy.
Wait, no, it wouldn't have been an advantage. Sorry. And it's a natural 1. But he goes to take a bite out of the hyena, just like goes to grab at it with it, like its scruff of its neck with his teeth, and you can see that his teeth are filed to points.
Oh my god.
He goes to take a bite of it, and it just like yelps and jumps out of the way. But then he pulls out a dagger and goes to plunge that into the other one,
Yeah, stick with what you know.
and rolls a 3. So
Wow.
the hyenas are getting wise to the fact that their
What
leader
happened
is.
to your dice tonight,
Yeah, I
man?
don't know.
Even Rogue himself, he can't.
I know.
Let me just double check that he can't. Oh, shoot. I had an ability that would have given him advantage against your dominate person, but I think he still would have failed. Yep, okay, that's all he can do. Mara, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to. Well, let's finish off that one beside me.
It looks very injured.
So I'll just use.
Can you choose
the,
to attack with your offhand first if you wanted to? You have to do main hand
Unfortunately,
first.
you have to do the main first.
Okay, so we'll do the same as last time.
Sword.
Sword first.
Sword.
So 18.
That's a hit.
When you get sneak attack.
It has
If you-
1 hit point, so
if
it's
you
dead.
want to use it, I don't think you have to,
okay.
right?
You don't have to use it?
No, you don't. You
Okay.
could choose to use sneak attack on
Save
the
it.
next target.
Yeah, so save,
Alright, so
save,
save
sneak
that
So
attack.
it's dead.
Okay, so we killed him.
You want to go kill that other?
The ranged guy?
The orange guy
Yeah.
that's over there,
Yep.
the shooting at me.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
she'd still
you-
get sneak attack
Yeah,
on this
she
guy
does.
too, wouldn't she?
Yep. Get right up next to him, and he yelps as you get close because he's like trying to put away his bow.
Oh,
he sees you
rolled
coming.
very well. 14.
I think that's still a hit. AC of 13, that's a hit.
Yeah!
Yeah.
So now you can do sneak attack.
Okay, and this is with the dagger, so get 1d4.
Plus 1d6.
Can she do sneak attack on her offhand?
6.
Yeah.
Plus another one for lightning damage.
Yeah, plus another d6 for lightning.
Right? Yeah. There you go.
It was purposefully a d6 so that it wouldn't add confusing
No.
extra dice.
Okay.
Should you separate out that lightning thing?
No.
Just add it all together.
20. 33.
Wait,
Wait.
that's 20.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I meant to pull it over.
No,
I just.
yeah.
Okay, so that is what? 20.
27. Or, no.
29.
29. Sorry, 29.
Guess what? He's way dead.
Yeah! Harmony's still laughing.
The dagger plunges through his chest and lightning shoots out the
Yeah,
other end.
Mara! Woohoo!
20. There's unfortunately
Point
no
of
one
Pegasus.
within 20 feet of you for the lightning to jump to, so it just shoots out into the trees.
Yeah, Mara!
Gnolls are dead completely, so I'll take them out. Harmony.
Yes.
Woohoo! Alright. I will
I like this double
issue the
thing.
command
I
to
like the double fighting.
the
Oh, yeah, yeah.
cultist
Right.
to sit down by the trees and wait.
Okay.
And I will firebolt one of the guys attacking Thaddy.
So the cultist looks like he's going to go turn and sit by the trees.
Yep.
Go ahead and make your attack.
Is this the super injured one or the other one?
And I
I
rolled
presume.
one.
You use Tides of Chaos.
Oh yeah, I could. Yeah, I'm gonna use Tides of Chaos.
Okay.
I rolled 2.
Well, plus one.
So 13.
Do you have bardic
I
inspiration?
think that's actually a hit.
I don't. She didn't inspire me because I didn't need
Because
it.
you didn't need it, yeah.
Yep, AC of 12. That's a hit.
Yes.
Dang.
So technically, a 1 still would have been a hit if not for the
Yeah.
ones are always a miss
Yeah.
roll.
You're rolling 3d10.
Yes.
It's dead.
20 damage.
I mean, yeah, 20
Had
damage.
3 HP.
Yeah.
Blam.
So there's
Gonna
one
mark that
untouched
off.
hyena and the cultist still. I'm just going to shorten things up and say you make short work of the hyenas. And the cultist goes over and sits by the tree,
What do you roll?
his
One.
tongue kind of lolling from his mouth, panting.
So I guess I'll
Harmony, you have control over this man?
for like the next 40 seconds.
Tell him to tell us if he's a leader.
I'm going to command him because it's a telepathic link.
Mm-hmm.
Tell Thaddeus anything he wants to know.
Okay.
It's a
And he-
command.
he
and I'm
doesn't-
like, go interrogate him.
He kind of like cocks his head to the side.
Well, tell us anything we want to
Okay.
know.
In what languages does he speak? Does he speak common? So if we ask him, are you the leader of the Knoll camp?
I'm like, go interrogate him. He should tell you the
Alright.
truth.
Are you the leader of the Knolls?
And he like turns his bloodshot eyes up to you and says, "No."
Who is? Where can we find the leader?
Our pack is led by a creature. A flind, they're called.
A what?
A flind.
Flynn?
The flind dwells with his demonic companion within our camp to the north of here.
Flind?
Yeah, that's what it said.
Okay.
Describe this demonic companion.
And he sort of like gestures to one of the hyena carcasses. He says, "Like one of those, but bigger, and with a stinger on its back. Its fangs drip with acid.
That's not what the Garistro looks like, right?
No, not at all.
It's a different
Garistro
thing.
looks like a big hulking minotaur. And its eyes are red, like blood.
Well, that's all I want to know.
You can kill him if you don't need him for anything. He's gonna be docile for like 20 more seconds. It only lasts a minute.
Alright. Tell him to get down on the ground. Face
do.
down.
I do.
Yeah, he lays down on the ground.
Thaddeus just delivers the coup de grace.
Okay, he's dead.
That was kind of dark, Thaddeus.
Did you want me to fight him?
I mean, you could have just stabbed him in the chest right there. You didn't have to make him like prostrate himself. And you call me dark.
I don't think he cares anymore. He's dead.
Can I check the arrows that those gnolls were shooting? Are they like tipped with poison or something, or are they?
Yeah, you look at them, they're not tipped with poison, but they're barbed.
Okay, can I
So-
use them?
They're too small for
Too
your
small.
bow, unfortunately.
How's my leg doing?
It's still bleeding a bit, but
Okay.
you're not taking any more damage or anything.
No, I mean, but like, am I do I still have that speed reduction?
No, it was just for one turn.
Oh, for one turn. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Anyone hurt?
Yeah, a
I'm
little,
fine.
but I still have plenty.
Oh, that's right. I saw them. You got the worst of it at the start.
I still have 40.
I'll
Laura,
put a hand on you and give you 30 back.
Oh, thanks.
as you're doing that, you hear Gloriana shout a word, but it's an arcane word, and it's sort of indeterminable to the rest of you who hear it. But Mara, you instinctively know that it's like directed towards you, and you regain 7 hit points from her as she casts Healing Word.
Wow.
Doesn't she also have Song of Rest?
She does, but you'd have to take a short rest for that.
Oh, okay.
I'll be like, hey Hunter, do you have any spare weapons in that bag of yours?
Yeah, I was just thinking about that, and I'm gonna like pick up. I guess I kind of pick up all the barbed arrows they had.
I'll say to
Yeah,
Gloriana,
they
you
had.
can take your pick from these guys too.
I'll like kind of do a tally on what kind of weapons we had from them too.
I'm gonna search the guy I just brutally murdered.
Hold on, let me deal with Hunter here. You can get like a total of 47 short bow arrows that are barbed.
Okay.
So actually, Mara could make use of those.
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have given so many. But I was just like,
Do you want
they
them?
each have a quiver of 20.
Yeah, I'll
37.
take a quiver.
47.
Quiver full.
47.
If you don't
Just take
mind.
all of them.
Yeah, take them all.
He can't use them.
Oh,
Well, I was
a,
gonna-
a quiver doesn't hold that many, though.
Quiver holds
Well,
20.
there's
Yeah.
multiple quivers.
And there's
I
many
know,
of them.
but
Yeah.
like, yeah.
so can you
There
carry?
were 5 of them,
Yeah.
so
carry
that's
some of them
I have
as
a-
quiver
well,
quiver
so-
full?
arrows.
I have
they
a.
didn't shoot
I'm
that
trying to
many.
impose Oregon Trail logic on this, which is
Hang
if
on.
you find 100 pounds of beef, you can only carry like
Hang
10
on,
back
hang
to
on.
line.
I have a magic quiver,
He does.
okay.
He does, yeah.
Alright.
so I'm okay if I
So-
stashed all of them in mine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I'll take 20, or I'll fill the rest
Yeah.
in my
Yeah.
quiver.
So you're going to need to track these pretty specifically.
Yep.
Okay.
But when these hit, the enemy loses 10 feet on its speed
Nice. That's really
Okay, so
helpful.
I'll
for the
say-
next turn.
I'll
for the next
say-
turn.
That's really helpful.
20 barbed
Mhm.
arrows.
And I'll take the other 27. Do they have any other special weaponry or anything on them?
Yeah, do I need to make that
Yeah, Thaddeus was making a check.
Okay.
investigation or something?
Mm-hmm.
I assume we land the Pegasus.
It's 17.
He's got a wicked-looking dagger on him, but it's crude and made of stone.
I'll take it because I feel like Gloriana could use something maybe.
Potentially, yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you guys something too.
His teeth seem to be filed to points, like you already noticed, so they're a weapon too.
I'm pulling out his teeth.
He has this necklace of claws and sharpened fangs that he wears.
That's pretty badass.
And on his belt, dangling from his belt, he has a goblin skull. Other than that, he has a from the same necklace with the claws and fangs. He has like a piece of, like dangling from that in the very center. There's like a piece of like rotting flesh, and you can't tell what it's from, but it's just like part of the necklace. And when he was casting his spells, you saw he would like reach for that, like it's some sort of spell focus or something like that.
Also not taking that.
Yep. And other than that, he's got a bunch of these furs that have been like covered with this ash, this gray ash, to darken them to this grayish color like the hyenas, and then peppered with black paint for hyena spots.
I'll look up to him and kind of look at him and go, he was a good puppet.
That piece of flesh, it wouldn't have anything to do with the hand.
No, the hand is intact. We
Okay.
sewed the hand back up.
Alright.
Gloriana, could you use a dagger?
I could.
I've got a
Won't
crossbow.
fit my hilt, but I could use it.
Yeah, I have a crossbow too.
I don't think I'd be too useful with a crossbow. You can hold on to that one. Thank you, though.
Okay.
So I'll hand it over to her.
Yeah, and she like tries to put it in the sheath, but it doesn't fit, so she kind of just like tucks it into the belt.
Yeah.
This'll do in a pinch. Thank you. Well, that was impressive.
That was fun.
Wait until you see round 2.
Well,
Round two?
hopefully I
More
can
like round
see
50.
round 2 from far away like last time.
Mm.
I wouldn't want to be up close and personal with the likes of you. Got to say,
So,
even with my luck.
north of the camp or south of the shrine?
Well, since we're near the camp, we need to get that head, and since Rupp lives near the shrine anyway,
Good point.
we should probably go get the head of the leader.
I agree.
But be prepared for demonic encounters.
So you've
How
got
many-
banishment ready, right?
Yeah.
Armin, can I borrow the magic detection wand real quick?
Sure?
Okay, and I'm gonna cast it, and I wanted to look at that thing that I grabbed from the goblin chieftain, the robes or whatever he had. Are they magic?
Oh, right.
Or any,
No,
any of the
they're
stuff,
not.
any of the stuff that I grabbed from him, no magic.
Nope.
Okay, so I'll just cast them aside.
Well, since you've got that active, why don't you look at the stuff that,
And I'll just look around. I'll just do a
What's it
quick
say?
survey.
Other than the items that you are all holding, you don't see anything that shines with any sort of magic enchantment. Gloriana's locket has a faint, very faint aura of magic,
Yeah, you
like
mentioned
like an
that.
illusion.
Yeah. It like moves or something.
Yeah, but other
It
than that,
winks.
Or is
Nothing
it
else.
wink or yeah,
it
that's right.
winks.
Okay, yeah,
Alright,
cool. Hand it back.
cool. Alright, well, let's go hunt a goblin chief.
No.
I mean, an old
No.
chief.
Well, chief.
So many G's.
so many G's. Okay, so you're going to head
Oh,
north
wait,
from
no.
here back into the
Do
jungle.
we need-
G-N-O-L-L.
Do we need a short rest before we encounter these?
I'm fine.
I mean, they obviously know we're here, so we have to be careful, I guess, with our time. But
Well, I mean, we killed everybody that came after us, so they don't know we're here until they don't hear back.
yeah,
So we have some element of surprise if we go now. Maybe.
okay,
I'm still feeling relatively fresh.
me too.
Okay. So you head off northward into the jungle with, I presume, Thaddeus and Gloriana up on Moonlight Sparkle.
Yeah.
Kicked me off.
It's mine.
Why
Pegasus.
doesn't Hunter, since you're leading, make an investigation or survival check to try and
Gentlemen
follow
would
the
let
tracks.
ladies run.
Okay. Oh, I rolled a 1.
We
I
have the
am.
shortest
Gloriana
one.
is right here.
We have the shortest legs.
Some ranger, don't you have advantage?
I don't think I get advantage on that. I think I just get a bonus, if I'm not mistaken. I know that's. I haven't rolled a 1 in a while though.
And then, okay, so what is your passive perception?
My passive perception is 16,
16?
and I can't be surprised. It says I think in here.
Yeah, so just, based on the trouble you're having tracking these guys,
Yeah.
you're not surprised at all when you break a vine that is strung across the forest way that you're walking through, and a net falls on top of your head,
Oh, God.
and a bell up in the tree rings a couple times loudly.
Oh crap.
And you are covered in a net, and this bell is ringing.
Did you
And-
get just him?
Just him, yep.
Yeah.
And that's where we're
Poor
going to end
Hunter.
for tonight.
Great.
The ranger, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
But you weren't surprised.
I can just imagine going, damn it.
Yeah. I'll just like point up as it like falls
He's
over my
not
head.
laughing this
Yeah.
time.
This figures.
Yeah.
Did you take my dice?
Oh man.
That was, yeah,
That's
I
great.
use it for Gloria. That's decent.
So yeah, we'll pick up there
That's fine.
next week. Thank you to anyone who tuned in. We hope to see you back. The VOD will be up immediately after this. The YouTube then will hit, or the video will hit YouTube on Wednesday, and that one will be complete because we had that little
We had
technical
a little break,
difficulty
yeah,
at the
but
beginning.
it was basically towards the beginning.
Yeah, nothing was missed, but I can splice that together.
Yep.
So that'll be on the YouTube video, and that'll be up on Wednesday.
Yep.
Other than that, follow us on Twitter to get information about when we're doing what, and we hope to see you back next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.